All right, we're live. We're live on YouTube. All right, so I was just writing my note this morning. We were trading down here, and I was saying that we were attempting to get back into value to do one of those value area sweeps. Then the news about it looks like more QE, more money printing came out, and then we started rallying. We very quickly started pushing, broke above the highs. I was also saying that I wanted to see sellers here at the 42 area, but because it happened with this news, and when you have news like that, the markets kind of like reprice things, and you know, I didn't want to fade this, so I just held on, and well, you know, I was looking for the gap fill, but then we found sellers right here at this low. But I think that this is not over. I'm watching again for the previous week's low to see if we hold that. If we lose the 77.38 area, then that will be a signal that this rally is not gonna hold, and then we're probably gonna go back into the retesting the lows, right? But for now, it looks like this wants to fill the gap and come back into value up here, especially after this big push. So that's what I'm looking for today. We're looking for this right here. So this was the half of the gap from yesterday. That yesterday there was zero interest to fill the gap. We had a very small range. Overnight we finally tested this this area, the 7700, found buyers pretty quickly. If you see that we just got here, we saw a big push. But we still have a lot of poor structure below, so I'm not discounting that we can go back there and keep that move going. So right now my main focus is gonna be first this area, where we have the weekly VWAP, the previous week's low, that low volume node. See if we can hold this. If we lose that, then see if we can get back inside yesterday's range. If we get back inside yesterday's range, then I'll look for value area high. That will be my last line in the sand, because once we enter back inside value, then we're likely gonna test all the way back to value area low and see if we can repair this poor low from the overnight session. But I think if we're back in this area, it's gonna get a little choppy. If we continue this up move, look for the gap fill, and again 77.75, still that big magnet, and then back to chop there, to balancing, to wait for the next set of news and see what happens. Another thing, 77.74 is the RTH gap, and 77.69 is the settlement. So all these are the levels that traders and algos are watching. I see on the gamma chart that we have a big big level at 77.25 on SPX, which is 77.50. So which is right where we just tested and then came down. So so this is where you wanna keep an eye on, this 50 area. It's also a monthly VWAP there, so there's a lot of I mean, some resistance there. So we need to get back and hold above that 77.50 area in order to complete that gap fill. Anyway, so now I'm not gonna delete this because I want this to be tested during RTH. I'm gonna leave this here. Okay, NQ. Look how far NQ is from that gap. Hold on. Look how far it is. That gap fills at 30,055. So the 90-day point of control is up here at 29,875-ish. And that coincides with this low from this session. So watch that area. Okay, what else? Look at gold. Holy moly. I just saw this. I didn't realize that. Testing back that 200 moving average. So watching that, this could be either a nice opportunity to short it back to this area, or if it holds, then it could squeeze up to that yearly VWAP, which is at 46, right below 46.40. What else? I think that's about it. We have a bond auction at 1 p.m. and FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. today. So those are the things to watch. And that's it. All right. Good luck.